Welcome to Dragon Quest XI. Sentinel of Starry Skies, I believe it is. I think that's the subtitle to it. One of the games I definitely hold among my favourites. I mean, I'm going to try and follow what they've asked me to do. I'll put the kind of accreditation in the description of any YouTube VODs. But for the most part, I'm just going to play the game. If it stops me from recording, according to the thing, if it stops me recording in the native software, then I shouldn't record it. So if it doesn't stop me, I'm gonna stream it. That's basically my mindset on it. Because I'm capturing the application. It should be fine. But yeah, I'll be quiet because we've got the cutscene coming up. I stopped just before we got to it. So I have everything else set up. Worrying, I froze for a sec. You okay, game? I don't know if the game's doing okay. Maybe we just be careful of this. Maybe we skip it. I don't know. That's concerning. It's freezing up already. The game's not even started. Seems to be fine now, though. Look, evil little munchkin dude. He's made it rain. He's the true villain here. Don't you worry. When we get to post-game content, you'll see a lot more about him. Yeah, this is in PC.
This child, he is the one.
There's the mark.
God,
There's no
Rab.
mistaking it.
I love him. He's an old Scottish pervert. He's very relatable, apart from being old, you know? Yeah, console they could block stuff through the native capture, but we can't really on PCs easily. So I'm just gonna hope they're okay with me. I don't have like hitmen coming after me from Square Enix. Yeah, before you complain, we are playing with English voices. We're not playing with the Japanese, simply because we get to hear a lot of kind of rural, like English voices as well as some Scottish people. So, I mean, how can I say no to just really just fun voices? They've put effort in. Scottish people. God, imagine having Scottish people around. It's terrible. Wait until we get to a part later in the game. I'm not going to do any spoilers because it's kind of a plot twist you'll learn later. But there are some questionable decisions we've made with main characters in the game who can be in your party. We've got a couple that come to mind immediately. So we'll get to those when we get to those, you know? For now we're fine.
Oh my.
I love Dragon
What
Quest.
the heavens are you doing here?
I love it.
And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
There we have the Grizzle. The big old tree. Yeah, we don't have any French people yet, don't worry. We'll get to them later. got one of my favourite characters in games as well in this. You'll come across him. I'll be a while, but you'll come across him. I think he's kind of like the second act he appears in. Possibly like the latter half of the second act. It depends how you think of it. But I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, here he has the somewhat rural English voices. It's great.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Voice of the dog is I'm assuming an English dog. So
Looks like
that
Sandy's
should be
keen to
fine.
lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
I have turned on a small amount of stuff for playing through this. We do have it so making like fights against weak enemies who we're not really meant to be fighting, they're not going to give me much in the way of experience. They're not going to be of use to me. They're not going to help me get through the game. They'll just kind of be there. I've definitely got some stick drift. That's not great. But yeah, we don't get XP from much lower leveled enemies. We can't just grind up continuously if that was something I wanted to do. Which I think's a good thing that we're not able to. Because it would make it too easy if we can grind up. We've also turned on something which means NPCs are allowed to tell lies to me. Not necessarily all that they're saying is going to be accurate or the truth. That would be the townsfolk talk tripe you can see there in Draconian Quests. Yeah, people with markers like this presumably have something to say. You know the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off the top of these steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you ever need some advice, or if you're stuck on what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press X and look at the map. You can't miss us. So yeah, they have NPCs, they'll help us through. The lighting in the webcam's a bit off, and I'm hoping that sorts I pull back the curtains slightly. I think that looks better. I'm looking at the map, use the right joystick to change the direction you're facing. Handle a trick, trust me. But yeah, we've got lovely music. I love the Dragon Quest music. It's, I think, the first properly 3D mainline game. Got like a menu to it, you can rotate the camera. Normally they've been top down for the most part. I think there have been a few side games to the series which haven't been like properly 3D and everything. But yeah, these would presumably be the mayor and my mum waiting to like send me off, but we don't need to talk to my mum. That's fine. I'll just keep on going, following the dog as you do. We start playing. Yeah, we are. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just explaining a few things. I love the game. I do. I'm definitely a kind of
Humble folk of
fanboy
Cobblestone.
of
Great land spirits,
Dragon Quest
hearth
in
and
general.
home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on
So
the same
English.
day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
Just so rural English, I love
Come on
it.
then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Get the first fight of the game. Well, there are two fighting styles, I believe. We'll get to kind of
They're
pick
coming this
between them in a
way.
second. Yeah.
Watch out!
Default, fighting looks like this. We've got the actual open world around us, kind of red ring at the side. People actually fight inside of this space, which is nice. We do, I believe, have the other option of things are more static, but I'm going to try doing the kind of more free camera where everything's placed into the world. And they're attacking the dog. How dare they? They're attacking me. I can't believe it. I shouldn't have complained.
Go on! You can do it! Get him!
Yeah, look, I can run around as much as I like while this is all going on.
Fight, and fight some more!
I don't have to stand still. I can, say, position myself behind the enemy, go for a flanking attack. Doesn't do anything, but I can do it. Yeah, gain some XP, get a treasure chest, some medicinal herb. Basically, healing
Crikey,
potion.
I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
I know I keep saying it, but I love just how rural
We've got to go through that
English the
horrible
dialogue
dingy
is.
cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, there's also plenty of stuff hidden around the game. Like, I think one example would be if I go up here to this, and then go behind, yeah, got a treasure chest. Treasure chests in Dragon Quest come in two colours, you got red and blue. Red ones, they don't ever restock, blue ones, they just magically refill over time. So picking up this, we get a pot lid. We now have a shield, which if I go to equipment, I can equip a shield. And there we go, it's a lovely pot lid. The best of shields, I can assure you. Stop talking and just play. No! No, I'm gonna fanboy over it. Shut up, Sekur. I'm having fun. I've been wanting to play this for ages because I love the game. I really do. It's probably quite apparent, isn't it? I'll just keep talking while playing, though. It's fine. Yeah, this is one part which I don't think really matters. This is straight up TED Talk. Yeah, fair enough. This early game stuff isn't particularly important, but I'm still going to go around exploring everything. Because yeah, we get items on the ground and stuff like this. I mean, it's free healing, you know? You may as well take the free healing. What's the point not doing that? More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted yet. You should sneak up and surprise them. Yeah, basically just go up close to them, press A, get a preemptive attack. There we go. Simple mechanic. It's one which is quite a useful one to keep in mind. Especially as I run around like a maniac. It's good fun.
Phew.
Yeah, preemptive attacks, just weaken all the enemies a bit. Not anything massive, just kind of what you're used to from games like this. Ah! Hello, Glass. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for ages, but I should be able to drop by Sekur's streams for quite a while. But good to see you. I appreciate the follow as well.
Tough little
I've
bludgers,
noticed that's
aren't
hidden
they?
under my webcam, little notification thing, but thank you nonetheless. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to be playing through a game I have played before, so do be warned, I know what I'm doing.
Go on! You can do it!
But yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm not playing this to like 100% or anything, but I'm just going to keep on playing through, having fun by myself, and if any of you enjoy it, all the better. All the better. We've learnt a fireball spell, and also just got a bunch of stats, as well as what I'm assuming is a rare item by that colour of chest. Director's commentary. Look, I'm just saying my own opinions on the game, explaining mechanics as I go, because I don't know who's going to end up watching VODs. I very much doubt anyone really will, but I'm still going to talk about what's happening in the game. Because I'm playing Dragon Quest that are on Switch. Ah, yeah. Dragon Quest's great. I think recently, is it Dragon Quest Treasures came out? I saw the other day. I don't know what that one's really about, but it should be interesting. Yeah, if you like the Dragon Quest games at all, I'm very much looking forward myself to the Dragon Quest Monsters game coming out in, I believe, December. I am very much kind of fanboy for Dragon Quest, as I was saying to Sekur earlier. Yeah, Dragon Quest Monsters, basically kind of Dragon Quest Pokemon, but it's not just that simple, it's got its own stuff to it. Let me talk a lot on stream for VODs. Okay.
Fight and fight some more!
I don't know who's going to watch VODs. Apparently there's a few people who do, but I don't know who does. I don't watch random people's VODs on YouTube. I just keep them there for myself, but I don't want to just have a boring stream where I'm not talking. We played Yakuza 7. I haven't. I don't think I've actually played any Yakuza games, sadly. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I see Sekur's making use of the grass emote from a while back. We can do important things like breaking pots, so don't worry. That's what matters. Got 5 gold and a medicinal herb. Got to keep following the dog for now, though. I will say, if you haven't played this game before, there's a lot more hidden to it that you discover just as you play. So I won't spoil too much. I won't spoil too much. But yeah, the skill trees in particular, they have hidden parts to them, which, yeah, definitely the hidden pieces are worth trying to get. There's also a lot of post-game stuff. Because I know when I first played through this, I got like 150 hours in without really grinding at any point. I really hate the encouragement we're getting, which is quite annoying. But ah well. I don't know how to get rid of that Draconian quest underway thing that keeps popping up. I'm assuming that's not going to be a continuous thing after the tutorial.
Core, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! What?
Most in danger sounding cat.
Quick! You have to help him!
I like the kind of lines they were given was, okay, you're in danger, but you're also in rural England, so you can't sound like you're too in danger.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters. Watch out!
Ah yes, smog creatures. That's fine. They can hopefully be killed. although they do a lot of damage. Hate the English dub.
Go on,
Japanese,
you
you
can
can't
do it.
understand, but they have more emotion. Yeah, but rural English voices. It sounds stupid. I apologise for using it, but I just love how kind of stupid it sounds.
Crikey!
It's a lot better later on when we don't have like women there just
Here you
constantly
go.
making noise. So I'm pretty sure that's only tutorial. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna change it for you. Don't worry, I'm not that accommodating. But yeah, I like how silly
give
they
up.
sound, and just the kind of phrases they use. Like in no other media do you hear a character saying crumbs as their friend gets hit. It's just stupid. It really is. Let's take the game more seriously. I mean, fair enough.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. Saying she's proud of me. To
I'm
me, the
sorry,
Dragon
Gemma.
Quest games,
I only
they're
came
not a
up here 'cause
serious
I thought
game.
it'd be funny to
They're a
jump
game
out
with a
and
serious
surprise you.
story, but not a
But
serious
then those
game.
monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters.
Also, I
appearing
will
on the
say
tour
just in
before.
advance, we are going to have a gambling stream at some
But
point.
never mind that now.
You're not going to stop
Whatever
me.
were you thinking?
We have a casino in
Could have
this
been
game,
killed.
and it's quite
You
good
take
fun.
Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Casino's great fun, this. Love gambling.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Cannot wait to be rid of her. She's way too talkative. It's always like that at the start of games, but I just want her to be gone, you know? And, okay, B is not a jump up quicker, B is just a drop down button. Fair enough. Yeah, not the safest of picnics to go on, I don't think. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I remember why we're coming up here. I think it's like some coming of age thing. But yeah. It's Kira Toriyama. I don't know if he is. He might be. I don't know. I don't know many of the people who are involved in this other than I think it's Studio Bird are the ones who do this, as well as some of the other kind of spin-off games. Studio Bird doing the Monsters game that I talked about earlier.
Last.
Character spitting image of Trunks. My man is the most generic kind of protagonist
Such a
for
shame about the
JRPG,
weather.
and he
I
doesn't
was
ever
really looking
talk.
forward to that view. Well, we better
I
set the pair and
definitely
get this
think
ceremony over with,
There's a
eh?
lot of kind of Dragon Ball energy coming from it.
What was that?
But most of the characters, like, I don't know if they're continued from other things, but I know the monsters are continued from other things.
Help me! Help!
Oh yeah, he's gonna love the title card. Damn, we rescued her. What a letdown. Trying to remember what the name of the monster is. Is it a Hades Condor? I think it is, or is it just a Condor? I know there's a few variants of the birds and whatnot. Yeah. There's our very first protagonist moment.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost...
In fact, I wonder, do we start with the, like, pre-order content in the definitive edition? So do we start with some pre-order content, if you pre-ordered it, of course, from the original version, which is one I played.
Oh, it's stopped.
Annoyingly, you can't get an upgrade
Well,
to
we can worry about
definitive
that later.
content. Which is a shame, because it's
All
not
I know
like
is
big
that you
changes they
saved
made
me
from the
yet
definitive
again.
version.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony.
I can claim rewards. Alright.
Humble folk,
I'll
lift your
likely
voices
not,
up in prayer.
but
Sing it across all our
I mean,
drear.
it's worth knowing that I
Blessed
have
are
it.
we since days of yore. Let it
It's
be
on the
so
menu.
forevermore.
Okay, I'll have a look into it. I'll have a look into it in a second.
Wow! Look!
Honestly, that is a lovely view, though. You can't deny it.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in
In fact,
mind.
I can't remember. Is
They
the world
wanted to
flat
show
in
us
this?
how huge our world really
So I don't
is.
know how far you've got, Gleus, but if you've got to the boat, I can't remember. Can you go from one side to the other?
Well, that's it.
The world might
It's
be
all
flat.
over, and now
I
we're
don't know.
grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? Then
I
all
thought you
be
saw
waiting
nothing
for us
broken.
at the bottom.
Armor for Eric? Okay, the standard pre-order content was a set of purple armor for protagonist man here, and I think 5 skill seeds, which allow you to give like slight increases in stats to party members. I don't ever remember getting anything for Eric. Where would it be? Wouldn't be under heal all with it. Things? Claim special rewards, yeah. Oh. Okay. So there are a few ones. Got the red orc with Eric in mind. We're going very, very slow. Fair enough, fair enough. I will say, once you get to the end, keep playing, because it's not the end. There's a lot more post-game content. And you even get the best part, like, you know the kind of small annoying child character as a mage? Sadly, you get to bring her back, but it means you get another party member, and you can start bullying her again, because she's annoying. Yeah, boar costume? I need to know what this is. I believe this is armor for my character. I can now choose Dragon Quest 8 sim track. Run out to battle. No, we're going to play Dragon Quest 11, that's fine. Do you want this one? It's kind of a cheaty one with Seeds of Skill. I'm going to leave it. But yeah, equipment... Boar outfit? No. But we can equip the whole cosmetic outfit. I do like the idea of putting on the cosmetic outfit. Not because it's better, it is. Well, by quite a bit actually. But, I mean, still. The aestheticness of it is nice. Actually, if I remember correctly, outfits, yeah. In the Definitive Edition, you can just wear the outfits. They added that. That is a change from the base game, which I'm glad they made the change with. Because I found myself putting on slightly worse armor just because it made me look cooler than the default outfit. So I believe it was full platinum has an appearance to it. No, it wouldn't be that. I won't go into spoilers, but there's a full set of proper armor you can get later on. Like, really powerful stuff. Not like the best in the game, but it looks cool. You're dressed pretty much in full plate armor. Yeah, I just wore that simply for the appearance of it.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
And I apparently explained what happened. Completely mute as usual.
Well, I never.
It's
Sounds like it's
charades
nothing
or
short of a
charades.
miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was
Those
wonderful.
priorities
I
straight.
saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
And there we go. They apparently don't care that apparently
time.
Gemma almost fell to her death. Although I guess resurrection magic is a thing in this. Is death just not treated as seriously? That'd be interesting. I don't know if that's ever mentioned at any point in the series. But seeing as people can just be resurrected at a church, is death not as serious a thing? That'd be interesting to think about. Because it would somewhat make sense if that were the case. But at the same time, God, that is a kind of grim outlook on things, isn't it? Oh dear. I kind of hope that's not the case. And no, we can't break into that house yet. Can we break in through the back? Yes, we can. Anything? No. I am just going to be running around trying to loot stuff, so I do apologise. So I believe I know of one thing. I don't remember if it actually appears yet, or if it appears later. But was it one of these? Had a mini medal. No, it wasn't. Damn. I'm basically looking for mini medals, which are hidden collectibles in the game. You get rewards for having collected them. It's not something I'm gonna massively go my way for, but there is one thing I think I remember, which is... No, I guess that wasn't the right way. I think you can climb onto the roof of that church though at some point. And I seem to remember there being a hidden chest somewhere on there. I think it might be later on it happens. For now though, I do think there is a single chest inside. If I head on in and start looting the church. Can't go through that door yet. Was it this door? I swear there's a chest somewhere in here. I'm not finding a chest, I'm just finding disappointment. Which, to be fair, yeah, about adds up. It about adds up. Yeah, there's a chest on the top of one of these houses. This one, maybe. So I see there's... Ah, yeah. Chest round the back. Here we go. There's also something on the roof, but this is more important to me. So get a cypress stick. Which I don't believe we can equip yet, can we? Can I equip a greatsword? I mean, we could. Or we could equip a stick. I'm gonna equip the stick. just match the whole wooden vibe I've got going, you know? It is undeniably a worse weapon. But, I mean, I may as well. It's sadly just a medicinal herb. Then, if I remember right, you can't get the quest just yet. You see that shiny thing up there? I believe you need to get that at some point. Or was it the one up there? There's one of these shiny things we need. I'll go grab this one first, there's a chest. I don't think it was this one, though. It might have been. It was either a flurry feather or something else that had gone missing. Yeah. Into the house. Let's greet our mother.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say?
Yeah, this is when we learn that I'm the
funny little
protagonist.
mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk.
This is when we learn I'm adopted.
Here. This belongs to you.
Not even a joke. It's just what happens.
Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
I'm shocked into silence.
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to
Jesus
do.
2.0.
He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace.
I'm looking
thingy
forward
to
to
the king.
Seeker seeing what comes
He seemed
next.
to
I don't
think
want to
that if
spoil
you did
anything.
that, all would
but
become clear.
it's something that catches
Clear
you
as
off
mud,
guard
I
the
shouldn't
first time, I
wonder.
think.
Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the luminary. Poison tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... Oh yeah. Like, the story's honestly great in this game. You say you got the Red Orb of Eric, so... I'm trying to remember which one that is. Is that the first kind of part where you've just met Eric? So I think there's another thing later. I can't quite remember what you get with him though. Oh, 10 gold coins. Brilliant. Yeah, no spoilers though. The story is lovely. I do enjoy it a lot. Which is why you need to keep playing once you finish the game. Because the story keeps going. There's a lot more story to go. And ignore me, mother. I am looting our cupboards to get just a set of clothes. Fair enough, but why do we keep it Just in the kitchen. I guess kitchen, dining room, and sleeping area. All in one. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today. And your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. Night air always does me a power of goose. And yeah, now we run away from home. Let me think. How do we get up there again? I'm trying to remember. I don't think it's a case of we jump over. Is that? Yeah, around the back. There we go. Pink pine. Is that wasn't what I thought it was. Door is locked tight. Damn, what a shame. What a shame. How do I get rid of kind of draconian quest underway that's always showing? Because that's really annoying me. But there has to be a way to get it to disappear. Display, don't show, please. Why is the default to continuously show it? I kind of thought it would turn itself off, but apparently not. I've got a locked door down there. I think, yeah, it's over here we need to go. Hello, Gemma. Let us have a talk. And I'll just jump first, 'cause I'm mixing up the
Can't
buttons to
sleep either,
interact.
eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day.
It's a nice
When
star
it was all
up there.
over, the luminary turned into a
I'm
star.
not going to make any particular comments on it, but it's an important
from
one.
up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Ah, thank God we finally get to abandon her. She may be crying, but I don't mind. I'm just gonna go to sleep, apparently. Then morning comes. I don't run off to comfort her or anything, I just go to bed. I mean, I guess my guy can't talk, so it's fair enough. But still. I kind of expected something.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only you won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way,
Hey,
I parked a
Convex.
little money I'd saved for a rainy
It's
day in
going
your
to
pack.
blink zero.
Don't spend it all
Like,
at
she's
once.
blinking for a long time now. This
Why
is an
don't you visit
extended
the village
blink
shop
curve.
before you head off to Heliodor.
So she just
You'll
takes
need some
longer
supplies
blinks.
for your big
She can go
adventure.
longer without taking
But
them.
don't take too long. The whole
It's
village
the
is
tactic,
turning
you
out
know?
to wave you off.
Hey Convex, good to see you. Preface to all this, I have played the game before. It's definitely among my favourite games. So I'm happy to be playing it on stream because I just basically said screw what anyone else wants. How have they kept moderately going for same? Yeah, like the art style, they've kept it as close to the original as they can. Like, if we really want, we can make it even closer to the original. If I... Which one would it be? Display mode? No. I'm trying to think, where would they hide the settings? Under settings? We've got battle modes where... I mean, I'll probably turn it to fast. Where would they hide it? It's definitely a setting of some kind, which turns the entire thing into top-down 2D. I could have thought it'd be under the 3D graphics, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not. It's an option they added for Definitive Edition. It's lovely, because they've added a fair few just little additions for the Definitive Edition, which is why I got it. It was enough for me to decide to get it. Where would it be under, though? It's not going to be under info, is it? No. It's not a special reward to claim. Camera controls, definitely not. Won't be under audio. Although that could do with the music being turned down slightly. Symphonic or synthesized? I mean, I prefer the symphonic one. Draconian Quest's the difficulty stuff. For example, I get less XP from easy fights, and townsfolk can talk utter nonsense, so we can tell lies. I can just talk to people as if they're more so people than people inside of an RPG game, you know? I didn't turn on any of the kind of tough ones, like I'm not allowed to wear armor. I'm not allowed to go shopping. Neither of those are particularly fun. Enemies being super strong. It's alright, but I'd rather not have to grind because I come across an enemy who's too strong. Shypox is an interesting one. Where basically, at random during fights, you'd just stop being able to act for a turn or two. But yeah, where would it be? It's definitely not here, is it? No. Camera speed, I will bump up slightly though. It's definitely not under there. Yes. Where the hell would it be? I just wanted to show you because I thought it'd be cool, but I genuinely don't know where it is. Oh well, I guess I'm not showing you. I'll maybe find that for another stream. Yeah, we've started finding quests. Dearie dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Poison. Came along at just the right time. Got a favour to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he got this flowery feather and that he loves, and well, fool I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I don't get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if maybe you'd mind clambering up there and getting back for me. You're doing me a huge favour, I'm telling you. Yeah, do the quest, I already have it on me. I don't particularly care. He's just telling me how to jump. That's kind of baby's first quest, you know? There you are, Poison. It looks like you got the feather. Do you mind letting me have it? Yeah, there you go. Thanks! I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something in return. I got a sleeping biscuits. which I don't think I'll have any use for a while, but it's nice to have, you know? Ah, that's not all. I've got a tip for you, which I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for purple speech bubble above their head. Listen to what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. Always pays to be kind to others. Don't feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace, or if you're not too sure what to do next. Anyway, thanks again, Poison. I really owe you one. Now just remember, whoever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others and you'll do just fine. You get a nice little jingle for completing a quest. It's one of the many little things this game does, which I just love. It knows how to just make the game go that little step extra. Just, I love it. I love it. I really do. And if you don't know the story of this game, Combrix, which I'd imagine most people wouldn't, who are in the stream or anyone who comes by, it's a great story. So far, we have seen a cutscene at the start with a baby, presumably me, being left in a river after a kingdom was attacked by monsters. I do not want that, no. I would like to buy the clothes. Yeah. Buy these. Yeah, equip. Buy Wayfarer clothes. Equip. There we go. Sell from me. Sell. There we go. Can't sell my great sword, sadly. I'll just have to keep that with us at all times. I have a good idea who this goes to, but I've got another outfit who they'll be wearing. Or that they'll be wearing. Yeah, story so far. We're pretty much protagonists. We've got a mark in our hand. Means we're reincarnation of some old hero type. Basically Jesus 2.0 as Gillis. Is it Gillis or? No, it's Glias, sorry. Yeah. Jesus 2.0, basically. He wants me to go to the north entrance, fair enough. Jesus 2.0, we're gonna save the day. We're gonna run off to the king, because apparently that is what our grandfather wants us to do once we came of age, which we've just gone through our coming of age ceremony and scared off, presumably, our childhood sweetheart. She left crying and I just went to bed. Remember RPG on a 360 similar art style. Blue Dragon. Sure it wasn't Bad Dragon. No, it wouldn't be. But yeah, like, the art style stayed consistent. It's lovely. They've made an effort.
The next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine.
They've also got like a hack and slash game. Is it Dragon Quest Heroes? I think the spin-off was.
It's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating.
The series has so many games to it.
I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary
also,
was,
I hope you're
course.
Appreciating rural English
Legendary
voices,
hero
Combrix.
saved the world from a
Because we
terrible
can have it
darkness.
in Japanese, but I love the rural English
We're
voices.
supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha, I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
I love this
You
game.
are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I?
Just notice that child's blank stare in the back.
The fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything
kinda
we
terrifying
simple
with those
country folk
eyes.
can imagine. but you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Get a nice map. Thank you very much, old man Mayor.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
I'm not ever coming back here for like the next maybe 50 hours of the game. I don't think we properly come back here. 50 hours is a generous estimate. It's probably longer.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Aww. We get a small blue bag on a string.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
And off we go. We get our first proper kind of loading screen as we transition zones to outside. Horses. We ring bells. Horse comes. Fair enough. We can gallop. Galloping in this game is a lovely thing. I don't know if you will have come across it yet. Well, yes, I don't know if you'll be at a high enough level. But if you gallop into a creature who you're like a high enough level over, you can just batter him out of the way. It's good fun. No one can stop you from just knocking them off to the side. But if you go into them slowly enough, you still can, I believe, fight them, right? Yeah. It's new roach. Kind of, I guess, yeah. Yeah, let's just murder him with my cypress stick. It's not a very good weapon, but it matches the pot lid that I'm using as a shield. I could be using a big old claymore, but where's the fun in that? That just seems actually good. Yeah. For 2 weeks, we don't get any XP. That is how the Draconian Quest stuff works. I think if they're 3 or more levels below you, you don't get any XP. I think's how it works. And I guess since they're in the very first area, it's being extra generous with the monsters' leeway in that regard. Okay, we come across one of my favourite recurring monsters in the series. Sadly, they're not particularly powerful just yet, so they don't do a lot. But they're a cruel cumber. I love them. Just stupid looking cucumbers as spears. They're great. Oh yeah, like half the names of creatures in this game are puns. I can't wait until you find the ham shamwich. I think she's like a little pig kind of creature in this area. A giant witch's hat. I love them. The creatures are great.
Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones.
To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it.
Now,
You'll
one
soon
change I
enjoy
believe
a
with
well-earned
the
break.
with the Definitive Edition
What's that?
is
You're worried about being
crafting
attacked by monsters
exists.
while you
I
sleep.
don't care what this guy's talking about.
That
He's just saying campfires are a
you,
safe
it's
spot
like,
to rest.
well,
It used to be campfires are the only place you could do your crafting. So you're able to craft equipment in this game. I don't think you can craft items, but definitely equipment. I think they changed the Definitive Edition so that you can just craft wherever while out and about, which is a very nice change to have. It's a very, very nice change. So having to go, like, find one of these campsites every time you want to do a little bit of crafting gets a bit annoying. Yeah, I could settle in. That lets me do a proper heal and everything. But we don't need a heal, not just yet. What we need is pictures of Spider-Man. No, that's not what we need. We need to get to Heliodor, I believe the place is called. Generally, the rule we'll be following for at least a while now is if I'm galloping on my horse and the enemy gets knocked out of the way, it's too weak to warrant fighting. If it doesn't, such as one of these Tories, which I swear had a more creative name than that, but I guess not, we will end up having to fight them. So that's going to be how we make XP from fights. If we ever need to grind, we just ride around on our horse, find enemies who aren't going to get knocked down, and yeah, that means we'll be able to quite easily fight them and gain a bit of XP. 8 XP there even, from just the one little guy. Of course though, there's also like hidden stuff around the world. Like I believe over here, there is an item. Yes, there we go. Cotton top. Something I'll use in crafting, not something we'll immediately get use out of just yet. But that'll be something useful later. We've also got, is it a hammerhood? Yeah, it's a hammerhood. Very straightforward name, this guy. Love him nonetheless, but they're an interesting one, these enemies, because I think there's very few enemies who get the ability to block, and essentially these guys, they're able to get crits more often, whereas they land like regular hits, like kind of 50-50 I guess. And yet they're also high miss chance. Like it's good to have enemies who just act a bit differently. They're not just differences in stats, they have different kind of characteristics to them. It's going to take me a while to get used to pressing Y to get to the menu. Because I wonder. Miss... Can they heal? No, I don't have actually heal magic, so I need to manually heal. Alright, item bag, medicinal herb. There we go. Get back to full health. So I'd be worried I might die in a fight. Oh, we've got another enemy I like the name of. A mohawked kind of platypus. The platypunk. I definitely am a fanboy of the Dragon Quest. No way am I ever going to try and deny that. It's a lovely series with a lot of character to it. Yeah, Platypunk's dead. Hopefully that's a level up. There we go. Level 4, I think, should be plenty for now. I think like one more level, maybe 2 more, and these guys get knocked off. Like, no, never mind. I just get to knock them over now. Cool. Cool. We're already doing better than I thought we were. Yeah. First big city. I believe we get a cutscene as we enter. In fact, I've probably played this game on my, like, old PC, like back before uni when I first played it. So it's my first time actually seeing it with like proper graphics and it's not occasionally stuttering. So that's definitely positive. Now, we do also have quests around. I'm just looking at my mini-map down the corner. Hello, child. Merely stuck on the roof. I'll give it help. We can help get the cat down. That's fine. I've got armor and weapon shot. Honestly, I've got a decent amount of money. It might be worthwhile just nipping in very quickly, just to get a better weapon. Sell swords sharper. Yep, that's fine. I would like 270. Never mind. I would like it, but I don't think I'll be getting that for a little while yet. Not until we rob some rich guy's house, which, I'll be honest, I think we actually can do. And we've got another example of something. Book I can read. Don't particularly care about what they actually say, but they occasionally give you recipes or stuff. So somewhat worthwhile. Let's go rob that guy there, because we see his balcony. He's got a chest. And I love a good chest, me. I've definitely gotten to bother over it before in games, but I mean, if I see it, I'm gonna go for it. If I'm remembering right, this is quite a fun way you actually get this chest. Just jump down here. Down his chimney we go. It's like reverse Santa, we're stealing from him. I think that was a scrap of paper saying something about, I think it was like the chest in the balcony. But yeah, the climbing down, like, sound effects and, like, if you go to save in a church and stuff, it's the same from, like, the first games. It's lovely. It really is lovely. Like, they've kept a lot of the heart of original games. Yeah, gold bracer. Honestly, really good equipment for this early on. That's something I'll be using into probably quite far into the second act, I'd imagine. Because yeah, just straight up +4 defense, +6 charm. It's a lovely thing to have. Okay, let's quickly escape downstairs. Or can we go outside another way? We can go outside to this balcony. That'll do. Smash some pots and then we escape. You will be none the wiser. Yes, hello, another man. Came all the way to Haldor. Greatest heroes. Probably is. Yeah, we don't care. I'll see what the quest is. Wants a certain book. That's a somewhat annoying one. Sitting on a bookshelf. Taking a look around the west. Maybe I should head east. You managed to find the book. Yeah. I think I remember where it is. It's kind of an annoying quest, this one. It's just running around looking for a bookshelf somewhere. Yeah, more importantly, for now anyway, we get to go save a cat, and we also, I believe, get a chest back here. Yes, we do. Glad I remembered right. It's lovely. Seed of Sorcery. Seeds in this game basically give a small but permanent increase to a stat. I'd imagine I'm not going to need sorcery so much, although it might be useful early game. You know what, let's munch on it, might as well. Got Seed of Deafness as well we got at some point. Yeah, use that for now, might as well. It's an extra 20% power. Seed of Deafness can wait. That's going to go to our first party member when we get him. Yeah, here it is. Climb over. Let's go save that cat. It's a lovely game. It really is. And there's just so much to it once you add the third dimension as well. And they didn't just make it boring. Like, they could have had just no way to get up to the roofs. They could have had no kind of parkour puzzles or anything of the sort. But they made like actual stuff to do up here. Like there's a chest, there's the chimney over in that direction. It's lovely that they just put that little bit extra effort in, you know? And our first mini medal. Hidden collectibles. If you collect enough, you get valuable rewards once we get to the NPC for it anyway. Yes. Hello, cat. Oh, it's stuck in a hole in the roof. There we go. Jump down. Remembering right, this is the item shop, yes? It is. I'm behind the counter. I didn't read. I'm assuming that was one of the Draconian Quest things. I didn't actually read what you said. But we got a sound effect. Did it? It's got a melee off roof. Thank you, thank you. Here, take this. I got a bag of kitty litter. Lovely. Quite the reward, I can assure you. If that having been done, if I remember correctly, I'm going to try and get the book that the man wants. I need to see if I can remember which house it was. So I'm not entirely certain on it. I know it was one of the houses around here. That's not a house I can go inside of, so that helps narrow down the possibilities. Was it this book? Soldier and the Strategist, yeah, there we go. We don't care about the details, basically talking about the two prominent figures currently, like, situated in the military in this kind of kingdom. With those being the Soldier and the Strategist, as the book was titled. One of them, mild spoilers, you do get to recruit into your party post-game. So that's nice to have. That's nice to have. Yeah, we will be reading every single bookshelf we come across, just because some of them do contain slightly hidden crafting recipes. Not that any of them will be particularly great recipes, it just means you have more to do in the game. Yeah, now that we've helped in that kind of book hunt we were doing, let's head back to our Mr. Tourist Man. Well, continuing to just vandalise stuff along our way. Because, I mean, you can't tell any kind of RPG protagonist not to go around smashing every single vaguely fragile thing they come across. Yeah. I'm not going to particularly read the dialogue for everything. I'm having fun. Now we're done with that. I believe that is a valuable item to sell. So if we go into the weapon shop, because we want damage currently. By... yeah, we're short by 80. So if I sell item bag, there we go, sells for 100. Let's back out, go into the shop again, buy a copper sword. I'm going to carry it, and there we go. I could go to the greatsword, it does have better damage to it, but for the moment I like the idea of being able to use a shield. Just because it's not the friendliest world out there. Especially until I get some party members anyway. Because I want to make sure I have that little bit extra bit of survivability, you know? And also jump into the fountain, I believe, yeah. Not particularly worth doing, but I wonder, can I jump onto the statue? Damn, the railing gets in the way.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
My guy can't speak, so he's gonna struggle. Explains he's a luminary, and he's come to speak to the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
That's brilliant. We get to go see the king, Mr. Protagonist, man.
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
Yeah, standard protagonist kind of deal. You know, get to immediately see the king of the kingdom. Because I've just got protagonist vibes, you know? That's what matters. Yeah, in we go. Let's see, what can we immediately loot from the palace? There's got to be some stuff somewhere. I think. Was there stuff back in this courtyard? I seem to remember there being something, but I'm not certain. No, I think I remember where this comes up. This is the courtyard that comes into play later. For now, we're fine. That man blocks us from going down that way. Assuming, yeah, I'm blocked from going down the other corridors, so upstairs it is. To, I mean, presumably everyone's bedrooms. We can now go invade. Guest chambers, we've got a book, but we've also got a cabinet, which gives me a fancier set of clothes. I already have it, but whenever we get our party members, we can give it to one of them. Yeah, those two are complaining about being made to wait to meet the king. That's just typical noble behaviour, you know? I'm hoping, yeah, we get one room here. Yeah, nah, it's a shame. If I make you turn around, can I now loot it? No, I can't. Damn. Like a moustache. It's a lovely moustache, you're right. They keep looting all the cupboards and whatnot. That chest, we'll come back to later once that man's gone. I'm not giving any spoilers to the story, but you won't be there later, so it's fine. Even if he is, I'll have more pressing concerns. I've walked into their rooms and I'm just smashing everything, trying to steal one man's gifts for the king. I am some kind of maniac and should not be allowed anywhere near a castle like this. That's a box, not a book. Okay. We've got one last wardrobe to raise. Come on. We get a leather hat. That's actually something quite good, I think. Yeah, if I go equipment. Yeah, that's just better. See, it was all worthwhile. It was all worthwhile, I promise. Yeah, now to steal from the throne room if I can. I feel that might be a tricky one though. You ever stop me going into either of those side rooms? Can I go up the stairs? I can, surprisingly. I would have thought I'd be allowed to do this. Alright, fair enough. If I'm remembering correctly, there should be a chest somewhere around here. Let me see, was it out in the balcony? So I think this opens to the roof area in a second. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played the game. Oh, we got a fancy seed there. I believe that one increases the healing abilities of people. Yeah, there's something we want, but we can't get. It's a shiny pick-upable thing. Yeah, I can't quite reach it either. It's a shame we can't ever get that. Head out to the balcony? Yes. Because we're not meeting the king, who we were immediately kind of told to meet. Instead, we're going to smash pots in the balcony. As you do, you know? This man got anything to say? The Southern Sky is known as Erdwin's Lantern, you know? Scholars have long wondered how it got that name, but I'm afraid it has remained a mystery. Yeah, Red Star, can't see it just yet. It was pointed out earlier, and there's a thing I was looking for. I knew there was one in one of these containers. Thank God it wasn't entirely a waste me running out this way. Because that's one which we, I think, can only get now unless we're close to the climax of the game. I don't know if it would be the end of the game, but yeah. It's not something we can just get easily. Because as you'd imagine, it's not easy getting into the whole kind of castle thing, you know? Yeah, let's finally go see the king. He should just be in his throne room through this, yeah, set of doors here. Time for the real protagonist moment. Yeah, on the left, you've got the knight, right was the strategist, standing closest to the king.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more.
How important I am. It's lovely, isn't it?
Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Tell them about the village of Cobblestone.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
Classic
Know
protagonist
this.
moment.
The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
That's our protagonist moment with the king. Very much doubt anyone who hasn't seen this game was expecting that. Because it does have its reasons. It does. But it's a very different kind of direction for it to go than your standard kind of JRPG, you know?
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth.
That takes a long
By
time
then,
to get to
Jasper will
Cobblestone.
have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Very clinky armor, don't they? You get a nice achievement for that. More importantly though, we can break a couple pots. Yeah, grip making racket's not gonna help you any. Yeah, but still. Okay, try. Sheesh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad.
Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious?
You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine?
This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
What a lovable guard. Feel he kinda deserved that.
The luminary. You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here.
Yeah, we've got no idea who this man is. Yeah, I mean, I feel we can trust him. Mostly because I know how the rest of the game pans out.
Huh? Wait here.
I'll quickly go stab a man.
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this.
Take the sword. Why, thank you, my good
Oh,
man.
and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
I get all my lost things
Me?
as well.
I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
It's all working out, you know? Yeah, well, it's actually that item, like the sword you gave me. It's probably not great. I don't know what you actually gave me. 'Cause it's not a new item. What did he give me? Genuinely don't know. Now well, let's head on through this man's tunnel, but not in that way. Not in a euphemism way.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go.
And yeah, we get the classic sound again. I love how they just use sounds from old games. It's great.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Yeah, we're making progress. We've been thrown in the dungeons after meeting the king. I wonder what could have happened to our cobblestone though, because Strath just got sent away. I already know, but I'm not spoiling it. Just because I know what's going to happen doesn't mean I can't pose the questions so other people can have a think about it.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
Now we get one of very few kind of segments in the game where it's a chase segment. We have to run away from people. I don't think the game does this often. And it also then adds in a stealth segment. It's an interesting thing for them to do. Wants me to follow his lead, but that man immediately turned around. He's also apparently quite blind. Because I definitely feel he should be able to spot me right now. As soon as he starts walking back that way though, we make a jump. There we go. And I feel mildly cheated by that. I just turned around the corner and got spotted. That's fine though. We've got a decent enough sword. We can murder a few people. I don't know if they actually give you XP though. I think they might just be kind of blockers. Let's see. Do we get XP? We do! Maybe they're worth murdering. Who knows? Who knows?
Follow my lead.
Well, there's no lead to follow. You've disappeared, my good man. I'm assuming though we hide behind those
Follow
other
my
boxes. You keep saying follow your lead, but you're all the way over there. I'll follow in just a moment. Fix that bridge, light the torch, and go check it out. Thankfully, the kind of architecture of this place isn't particularly sturdy. Many people in heavy armor makes light work of a bridge.
Seriously?
Classic saying. That's it, roll credits. Game ended. Yeah, not just yet. Not just yet. Instead, we find out the sewers apparently go through this cave, which has a small shrine to a goddess.
Looks like we shook the guards at
It's
least.
a weird thing to do, you know? Putting up a shrine in the sewer runoff. But fair enough, I guess. Fair enough.
And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
I do believe that is a save point, that statue. Which is why it's here as a functional thing. Like a kind of in-universe thing makes less sense though. If I go up to this, we can drop a save and we get a lovely save music, and that's when you change it to 2D mode. Still around, Convrix, I'll show you if you are. So you can change it to 2D mode and have a look at what it actually looks like. Because that wasn't something that existed prior to the... what do you call it? After changing my return... yeah, I'll change it. Yeah. Like, this wasn't something in the... apparently it just overrides it. Cool. Apparently, that's just a thing worth saving for. Cool. Oh, I can only go 2D in places I've already been. We can have a look at it. I'll then load the save. Which log? I'll go to log 2. That's saving yet again. There we go. So I just want to have a look at what it's like, you know? We can skip this cutscene. Then look at it in 2D. This is brilliant. We don't even have a voice acting. Thanks so much, your lifesaver. We got her head scarf from the tree. The opening scene. This is lovely. It's like Sandy's here to lead the way. Let's go. Okay, is it grid based? It doesn't feel entirely grid based. So that's nice to know. Poison seeing you, my dear Gemma. Also, Brigadier makes you proud. I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. I'm assuming this doesn't mean we can get a second potlet, right? No, we can't even go behind the shrine this thing, I don't think. This is such a charming thing for him to have added, though. It is lovely. You've got, like, older sound effects. That's great. That's genuinely great. Just we bump into the slimes. I'm loving this. This is such a charming little thing for him to have added. We've got an old battle screen too. I love this. I love this. Yeah, I still do have my proper equipment from where I am currently in the game, so this should be rather simple. But this is lovely. I'm so happy this is a thing that exists. I'm assuming this doesn't give me XP, right? Yeah, the enemy was too weak. It's kind of as expected. That's lovely though. I might play through all of this in 2D in my own time at some point. For now though, I don't think we quite need to be doing this now. Let me quickly still claim stuff, but I would like to quit. Unsaved progress is lost. It's fine, it's 2D. We don't mind about 2D. It literally closes the whole game. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I thought it'd put me back to the menu, but no. That's fine, we'll get back in a second. Yeah, I don't expect that to not put me back to the menu, if I'm honest. But oh well. Get a little opening cutscene, but we'll skip that for now. That's some mild spoilers. But yeah, continue my adventure from the 3D version. So we don't care about the 2D version. We get a little summary of what's happened as well. It's a lovely little thing for him to add in. Just to help you remember what you were doing last time. We don't need it though, we know what's been going on. We're in danger, is what's going on. Especially if we've got this thing. This is a green dragon, I believe it is. Or is it a black one? I think it's a black one.
Wait, there's something there.
Yeah, it's not the dragon I was thinking of. I thought it was a different one, but fair enough, fair enough. I believe the dragon monsters, or ones called dragons anyway, they're
If we stand and fight,
not
we're dead.
winged.
Let's get the heck out of here.
They're, I think, 4-footed, big snappy mouth. Yeah, another chase segment. You know, kind of a drill.
Let's get out of here.
It's all old Banjo-Kazooie style. I'll just try and follow Eric's lead. I don't know why he's going side to side, but I'm assuming there might be a reason. I guess we've got one option.
Here goes nothing.
It's not as far down as I thought it would be, we're apparently fine.
Whew. I think we gave it the slip. Huh? I spoke too soon.
It's such a cheesy kind of Set of lights. I love the game. I know I keep saying it, but I really do.
Come on, quickly!
I'm having a lovely time. And you got all the slimes trying to run away. All the now platypunks also trying to run away as this thing approaches. Again, little things they did not have to add, but they did. And it's a lovely thing to see that they put the attention in. If I accidentally run into a slime, I did.
Damn it!
Let's flee. Okay. Don't run into slimes, apparently.
Come on, quickly!
Fair enough. I feel mildly cheated there. Just slightly, you know? So I can't see what's in front of my character. It's all good though, apparently there's not as many enemies this time. Okay, try and make sure I don't run into anything. Metal slimes, those ones, they give you a lot more XP. Not that we'd be fighting them just a second, but yeah, they give you more XP. They're kind of rare versions of regular slimes. They're also harder to kill and prone to running away.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's mildly dangerous. Why it has such a vendetta against us. Well, I guess we're interrupted now.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
There he is! The dark spawn!
Me and my big mouth. Move! Now!
And none of these guards care about the fire at all, for some reason.
Looks like our luck finally ran out.
Nice view, though. Although the view is not too important.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
There we go. Spiky blue
name's
hair.
Eric, by the way.
Eric. He's a good character. I like him. Yeah, now we get the title card. I'll let this play. I'll let this play this time. Got Slime, most important character. That's fancy hard playing. Apparently it shows us a bunch of the story kind of pieces. I'm really hoping this doesn't give any spoilers for later on. I'm gonna let it run regardless, but still. Best character there. It's got some mild spoilers here and there. I don't think any of this is like major spoilers in any way. Some of this doesn't even happen, I don't think. Loving the music. I feel that bit's just straight up lies. I don't think the tree turns into a dragon at any point. I don't think that happens. As cool as it would kind of be, I don't think it does. Yeah, override my normal save. It's good fun, this. I'm having a lovely time. I hope everyone else has been watching, has been enjoying it. Because it really is one of my favourite games.
Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Yeah, another achievement. It's really handing out these achievements, isn't it? Yeah, continue to just smash everything. We need to get any kind of stuff there might be.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
I mean, they'd go around breaking all sorts of pots and stuff, you know?
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Yeah, we've got a few things to discuss, such as a quest marker I saw just outside on the minimap.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts, but I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
I can't say no. I could. But I couldn't say no.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Yeah, and now we get to wear a hood, which covers our beautiful, lovely face, and also gets rid of our clothing underneath.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right, let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
There we have Eric. He's a good guy. I like him. He doesn't really share a lot about himself though, until quite a lot later into the game. So yeah, we'll learn about him as the game goes. Yeah, pet power is basically a combo attack that you can do with people. So that blue-haired chap with few is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. Could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Let me something how to pet powers. Yeah, basically this guy wants to do a combo. You'll give us a fancy necklace for it. So, fair enough. But yeah, we need to have both people pepped up in order to do this. Which is kind of difficult to get achieved, so we'll likely be coming back to this quite a while later down the line. However, if I'm remembering, yeah, we can climb down the well. I don't know if there is anything down here. I mean, there's immediately one chest at least. I think the rest might be locked away for now. We do find a nice pointy hat. Lovely. It's like a dunce cap on, because, I mean, we might need it. We might need a dunce cap. No monsters. We do get an item. Small scale. Not anything amazing. But I think that's us got 2 skills now. So that might be enough to do some armor crafting later on. Yeah, no, there's nothing locked away down here. Hopefully there's a mini medal or something. No, we get a hide. I can't remember if you can craft stuff with a hide, but I'm assuming you can. I know you can definitely make scale armor and scale shields, but I can't remember about the rest. Yeah, this is an area which, aside from our time here, I think we'll come back to once later in the game. It's not a hugely important area as far as we go. However, we can get a bodkin archer with, I believe, a bodkin. Their for getting an attack on me first. I got a preemptive strike. I thought I'd be fine. Yeah, bodkins, I believe, are arrows designed to pierce armor. Which is where they get the name from for these archers. However, I do need to be mildly worried, because they seem to be able to call for backup. Which, I mean, I guess means I get good XP. That's about all it means. It also means I'm slightly under-leveled compared to Eric. We're continuing to call for additional help. Also, just personal preference this, but I am able to like use magic and stuff. I prefer not using it unless it's a tougher fight. But I'm starting to think we might want to use some. Because I've boosted defense, I don't think it helps against magic. We'll also be leaving our kind of companions on just doing their own tactics and doing their own combat. We're not going to give orders. That one is definitely down to personal preference, and yep, I'm pepped up. I'm currently a bit more powerful. That's all good. We'd like Eric to get pepped up too, and then we can do that quest. So we'll need to hope 46 XP. Yeah, we'll need to hope I get a level up soon, because I need the healing. And the health, and damage, and everything that kind of comes along with it, you know? So I believe level 5 is when I get a heal ability. And that means I'll be able to start using the heal all magic kind of skills inside of the... what you call it? Menu screen. So it should just let me pretty much do whatever I like in terms of playing the game, and I don't need to then fiddle through a menu healing everyone after. Yeah, for now, murder of a stump chump. Love his name. That's it. And we did actually manage to get both of us pepped up. That is good. We also get 2 fancy treasure chests. Got Wake Robin and Pink Pine. Neither of which particularly useful for now, but if I'm able to use my power that I have, I think I should be able to beat that quest we got a minute ago. Yeah, pet power. Let's use it and get a cool little animation for it too.
Here we go!
And yeah, he did not stand much of a chance there, as you'd imagine.
Another one bites the dust.
There we go. New spell learned. We get heal. We no longer need to be worrying so much. After a party member levels up, you can earn skill points, acquires new skills and abilities. Yeah, and I will use them immediately. Eric should have some as well. Yep, a skill tree. There are some things we definitely want. If we get, I believe it is that one or that one, is what I would like to work my way towards immediately. I think it's this one. To unlock this, we need all the skills around it. It's going to be a while until we get it. I don't think it's that one I want. It's definitely not the Great Swords one. Although, I could be tempted to go for Great Swords. I could go for a different kind of build to what I did previously. I know what the better build is, but I could definitely go for a different one. Because I'm not entirely sure what all of the skills are. It's been ages since I played the game anyway. So, yeah, I don't actually know everything off the top of my head. For now though, there's only one thing we can get, and I mean, it's either chance to get pepped, which, it's not great. It also costs 8 points, so we can't get it immediately. Otherwise, it's either we are able to take a stance for Great Sword to be able to block attacks, or we get a skill for our single kind of sword style we're currently using, where we'll be able to use fire damage, which I do believe enemies, they've got some level of like resistances. So it'll definitely be worth grabbing that, simply because fire might be stronger against some than others. However, Eric, you'll notice he's got some stuff currently top and bottom we cannot get. That stuff is unlocked later into the game. That doesn't matter for now though. For now, we get to kind of pick which way we want them to go. Now we're using a sword. Swords, not particularly amazing immediately. It would be good if we could get him it, but for now, I'm thinking we want to go down daggers. We want him to be good at doing crits. We want him to be able to, I mean, eventually dual wield will be nice. That's kind of one we want to make our way towards. So a lot of daggers come with status effects. They're not necessarily built for damage. Boomerangs, they attack like a large group of enemies at once. We could also just straight up get him dodge chance or give him the ability to steal items. Both good, but not needed. Okay, we're gonna send them down daggers. I think going this way, the one in the middle, I'm almost certain, is the ability to kind of dual wield swords, which, I mean, we will maybe make our way towards for our character. I'm kind of tempted to go for shields, but we'll see. For now though, Eric, you're going to go for this. And then he'll make his way down here, get... I'm going to say... He doesn't have to go for these two. However, this one here, apparently, is a pep power piece. Meaning we'll unlock a new pep power if we have it. This is tempting to go for. There's also half inch as a pep power. That'll be nice to grab eventually, but for now we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's quickly head back up the hill for now. Tell that soldier what we've done. Get ourselves a fancy necklace. It's a bit of a long journey on foot, but it's fine. Got lovely music as we go. Music which, I mean, we can use those for treasure. 3 pieces of treasure. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. If I go into... Stop turning the camera, please. If I go into here... I've got party talk. What was I was going to do? I was going to go check what different music was. It's different music. I could be convinced to stick with this. Well, we'll see. We'll see. For now, though. Hello. No, don't a word. Don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognise a first-time pet power user a mile off. Glint in your eyes, the spring in your step, a glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it. Alright. Should be proud of yourself. You teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Yet there's nothing like pet power. I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to wonder. Here you are, because there's a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. And don't forget, there are many more pet powers out there, just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagining. Don't think we're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, there can be something with 3 of you to be picked up that can be performed too. Long story short, yeah, just basically get abilities, we can use them to do pet powers. Cool. Yeah, now we have that. I mean, extra health and charm will give to me. Give to... But Eric can only have one thing. I like the idea of giving charm to the one person for now. Apparently he's got a base of 90. If I removed the charm, I'd go down to lower. So I guess for now, Eric, you equip these. It's now got 30 charm. Charm basically has a kind of flat value of a chance to, I think, immobilize an enemy for turns. They won't act. It's a very small chance. We won't be seeing it a lot until later. But it's a chance that exists. It's not something I expect to really come up at all. But it might. It might. For now, we've got to higher level. Let's continue exploring this area, and then before we continue with the story, I'll probably wrap up the stream. Just, I don't want to take too much of a story at a time. Because we will need to do a bit of exploring, a small amount of potentially grinding. Just in order to be able to actually keep up with the story. Picture of enemies appears. Don't get any, like, fancy special attack on them immediately. However, Eric's doing enough to apparently one-shot one of these guys with his newfound attack power. Abilities cost 2 MP and I can do a flame slash. What's damage like? 16, that's good damage. What's my default attack's damage? About a 9. Okay. Okay. That's definitely something I can work with. I'm liking the Dragon Quest VIII music. I didn't expect it to be an orchestral version of it. It is a good soundtrack. It's a bit too grand for what's currently going on, but it's still nice to have. Okay. We're easily enough winning these fights now. I think we've got a kind of mini boss in this area. Eric got skill points. How much do we need to his next ability? 6 or 4? Honestly, I like the idea of going down this side and then getting dual wielding. But I also think this side's quicker. And we want to get dual wielding relatively soon. Yeah, I think going down here is the way to go. We will want to grab this though, because we want to figure out what this piece in the middle is. And we can also make our way towards this. Yeah, for now, we're not doing anything. That's fine. Let's see, can I remember where we need to go? I think it's up here. We've got something of interest. Can't remember if it's a chest. It's out of the way enough, though, but I'd hope it's something good. Get to gather, yeah, antidotes and a cotton top. Not what I'd expected. I'm mildly disappointed, but that's fine. Never gonna say it's a bad day when you get 3 antidotes. Another cotton top. Where's the place I'm thinking of? I think it's probably around this corner, up to the right. I'll get that shiny item in the left on the way back. For now though, I'm going to try and continue leveling up slightly as we go. Eric didn't get a kill, so I'll go in for the finish. Unless, no. I'll use my flame slash. Is it enough to get that? No, I did 12. It's close. It's close. Finish off the archers. Honestly, I think we should mess around. Okay. I suppose, guys, we shouldn't be fighting at level 6. Fair enough. Miss, heal all. There we go. I need to fix this Joy-Con drift. I need to go into the kind of Steam settings of big picture mode and fix it. I believe it was over here. Yeah, here we've got the Great Saber Cats. Who, I mean, they start to sleep. So we can definitely just walk up to them and have a nice fight. More importantly though, loot. Should be iron ore or something, I'd imagine. Copper ore. That's fine. If I walk into this guy, rather than getting a preemptive attack, he should start to sleep. He immediately wakes up. Fair enough. Flame Slash then. We want to go in hard here. Because he's quite a healthy guy. Is that enough to let Eric get XP? It was. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not worried about my health, but it should be fine. It's also lineup, where essentially we get to pick what order people are in, and I think we can set tactics as well. Show no mercy, doesn't care about MP, fight wisely is honestly the best for now. We're all good. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about my MP situation, and also my health. Health though, I should have a heal on me? No, I don't. Okay, guess I don't have a heal. Thankfully, we're safe. I think that'll maybe be a level up. Yeah. Level 6, that should be fine. We don't immediately need anything better than that. So let's pick up Beast Bone. I don't think there's anything over this way. I'm going to have a quick check. I could easily be wrong. But yeah, no, I'm wrong. I'm seeing a chest. Good to know. I also remember I got that hat, pointy hat, but I never equipped it. The Seed of Strength. Okay. Items. Item bag. Seed of Strength. Use that on myself. Seed of Deftness we got earlier. Use it on Eric. Do I have any other seeds? Other than the healing one, which I'm not giving myself. Just because we will get a dedicated healer eventually. Yeah, equipment. Eric's not got a hat. I'll give him the leather hat. Gloves are... I mean, not gloves, but still. Pointy hat to me. Wayfarer clothes. Still slightly better than the default. Yeah, okay. That's just equipped as well as we can. We're level 6, so we'll do a little bit of the main story. We're not gonna do too much. I'm just keeping an eye on the time we've got in the stream. We've got 40-ish minutes. I'm gonna go at a leisurely pace through this. I'm not gonna try and be quick. I'm here to enjoy myself. I love the game. It's brilliant fun. Blatterpunk wanted to attack Hugo, and we half tempted to fight back, but honestly, these enemies are quite good at killing me right now, potentially. And if I'm not going to get XP from them due to being level 6, I'd probably rather not get into a fight. Now I'm enjoying the music for it. I'm actually thinking, like, I'm not sure which I want to go with between the Dragon Quest 8 and the Dragon Quest 11 music. It's definitely a thing that the Dragon Quest games have a strong suit for. Like, the music's just great. It's got a very kind of distinctive sound to it as well. And, I mean, these guys were trying to attack me, so I'm going to quickly attack them.
Let's do this.
And make sure I don't get XP. So I'm fairly sure these guys are kind of too weak.
Another one bites the dust.
Too weak. Gain 18 coins, but that's all. I guess we're just aggressive by nature. Also, something down there. I'll quickly go grab that. Annoys me a little, I can't jump over things, but it does make sense. So JRPG, jumping's not meant to be a priority. Butterfly wing. That's actually an important thing for later. Not for the immediate moment, but for later. Oh, tunnel. This isn't where we want to go, I don't think. Can we go inside? We can. So I'm fairly sure we want to go to the top. Or... no, it's just in here. Fair enough.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
Yeah. Time to dig through rubbish. Oh, it's my favourite thing to do in a game, you know? Did you also have an inn? Did I think there's anything in here? Can't remember. Oh, do we get Chimera Wing? That'll be useful for a short while early game. Because we essentially get a spell that can do the same thing later. Yeah, if I'm remembering right, I'm keeping an eye out for it. Because there is a woman here who's willing to scam you. Keep an eye out. I need to actually read those things whenever they come up. I just wanted to go to the shop though. Yeah, cause you can get better knife for Eric. That's worthwhile buying, it's not too expensive either. Eric, you can have that. There we go. There we go. Also noticed Eric apparently has the soldier's sword in his inventory. It's not particularly good. In fact, it's worse than the copper sword, yeah. We're fine without that. I don't know why we're giving their kind of staff such bad weapons. Apparently they are. Now, there's one thing I need to do here. Well, I say need. One thing I very much want to do. It's going to take us a moment. Because the halving takes a while. But there is that item there we want. I believe a similar kind of out of the way obscure pathway on the other side. It's me a seed of agility though. I believe agility not the same as deftness. Deafness affects your attack with like knives and stuff, I think. Whereas the Seed of Agility will affect how soon I'm acting. By default, Eric has quite high agility. He'll be able to attack pretty much at the start of every fight quite easily. Yeah, he's got 28. So if possible, I want to be buffing my own characters. Because I'm the one who is important, you know? I matter. The item shop. We've got just a tavern. Is the woman further along? She might have been. For now, let's do Eric's thing.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure.
He understands
it's not here.
percentages though. Poor Eric.
You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known. A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on
Eric's not happy.
I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
I'm a little confused though with how like this is all laid out. Because I'm assuming that means there's a gap between two walls for defending the city. 2 walls seems excessive when like demons and whatnot are able to, you know, fly. And oh, I'd like a leather shield. I can't afford it. I could get another hat. Armor, honestly, pretty decent. That shield though. Block chance is the same. It's only defense goes up. Never mind then for now. Never mind. Should, however, sell something. Such as Cypress Stick, I'm not going to be using. I will not be using the boomerang or the soldier's sword. Boomerang's somewhat tempting, but we're going to keep him with the dagger. That's probably the way to go, honestly. As for anything in there, all of it can be crafting materials, so I'm not going to sell that. I'll keep the stuff in the equipment bag just for now. Ah, and here we are. This is when you can scam you. Welcome to the mysterious realm of magnificent Mistress above. Don't cross my palm with Wait, yeah. Basically, they'll read my fortune. You say that? Hehe, right, here goes. Tell me, mysterious rulers of fate, what do you think this lank-haired lad here got on his plate? Oh dear me, dear oh dear oh dear. I see pain and sadness, and a big old helping of grief and misfortune to boot. Do not despair, you can avoid all this misery. Just one wise investment. This top-notch item would normally cost you an arm and a leg, so I'll sell it to you for a jaw-droppingly low knockdown price of 100 gold coins. And I'm good. I mean, just for the fact it's the stream, to show you what it does. It's just going to be standard holy water. Smokes of that out of the place, and beasties will steer well clear. Well, no more monster misery for you, sunshine. What's that? It's the same thing on sale down the road for half the price? Ah, that's business, innit? Oh, we don't do returns, by the way. Sorry, love. Yeah. Not worthwhile. You do just get scammed. Still, though, an interesting enough thing to do. Yeah, we've got guard tower there. We can climb up. Let's quickly go all the way up here, do a bit of parkour and get some items. Continue the story a little bit. But I think we'll leave off before we actually meet up with Dirk. love. Want to get through this way? Sorry, it ain't quite that simple anymore. Someone's pinched half the planks again. We'll pray it eventually. Take a little while, I reckon. Alright, guess come back there later. It's all perfectly fine. Talk to the greengrocer. Looks not particularly awake. Can't fall asleep. Fees'll nick my veg. Poor guy. Imagine just stealing, like, some poor greengrocer's veg. I'd never do any such thing. I'm not allowed to. If I was allowed to, I would, probably. It's got an artisty type. Alright, mate. I hear about something good. Cost you mind? 5 gold coins for some proper juicy info. Right. So if it's juicy info you're after, I've got it. Firstly, oranges are an excellent source of juice. And don't forget about bananas. Them little fellers are juicier than you think. What? You don't believe me? I'm gonna have some fruit and try it for yourself. Just as the future, you'd better believe it. Just stupid stuff like that. I love it. I do. The reason I came back is this ladder here. I remember seeing it on the map and then completely forgot to actually come by and visit it. Because I said I was going to go up this way, didn't I? Yeah, let's just do some climbing. Those barrels there, I think we can maybe drop down to in a second. We're not hugely important just yet. We're up here looking for something special, so let's smash all the pots as we go. We've got a big old... not really big, we've got a sign. There's planks on the left, your own risk, stick to the wall. Yeah, it's not particularly safe. I'm really hoping these planks have been nailed down. This is a sloped wall. If you lean against that, you end up putting a bit of force against the planks, and yeah, it's not going to end well. Yeah, let's carefully drop down here. There we go. Ourselves a good old Brazilian guinea. I think that sells for quite a lot, and that's all it does. But that's certainly nice, because we can get some good leather armor for now. Because I don't think we'll be getting leather armor for a while. Can't remember how much it sells for, but I think it's like 100 for a shilling, 500 for a guinea? Can't entirely remember, but let's go sell it. Hello, Mr. Armorer. Sell. I would like to sell. Yeah, 500. Oof, that gets me a lot of money. So is there anything in here I can sell? I'm not going to use a bandana at any point, am I? I mean, Eric came with Wayfarer's clothes, so I don't need to keep it. I was keeping it just thinking someone could use it, but we're going to come partly equipped. Yeah, let's get some more armor for everyone. Armor for Eric. And a leather shield for myself. Go. No longer using a pot lid. I look slightly cooler. That's all we do. We don't actually necessarily do much better. It's like 2 defense. Still though, 2 defense is better than no defense.
This old place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
I reckon she got her name just because she's a redhead. Almost seems mean to do that. Okay, before we go doing any climbing towers. We're gonna climb these stairs. So there's bound to be something, right? Like a mini medal, maybe? Bit of flintstone. Is that it? Fair enough. Don't entirely know what I expected. Back down we go. Can't be getting very good business if you're away from your place. Let's climb the tower. I didn't think we're allowed to go along those planks yet. That woman did tell us no. But if she's moved, we'll be fine. Ah, she's still there.
Get out of here! Go on!
A very nice guard. Yeah, typical fancy guard taking bribes.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
There she is. That'd be Ruby. Down we go.
Can't find...
No, we found
You
it,
saw
Eric,
her
don't
heading
worry.
back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
A hot tip for you, you've chugged 2 holy waters after whale thing down 5 medicinal herbs, you'll get instantly pepped up. Yeah, that's one of those tricky lies. It's weird that would happen instead of the, story cue, but fair enough.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
We've figured out what's happened.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And all... But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
I'm honestly surprised the guard doesn't just stab the dog with a spear. Like, it's not something I'd expect to happen, but honestly, if he's not the most upright guard who's taking bribes, I wouldn't be too surprised. Nice one, Bullseye. Got a big coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw that. What, you think you're staying at, eh? Get lost. You know what? Gonna borrow me dog? You're not having a giraffe, ain't you? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling your loot. Bullseye here is a lone wolf like me. Don't take kindly to strangers. Ah, but you know what? Some holy water and buzzberry or two might change his mind. Don't you gawping at me like that? Ain't asking for much. Let's go shake a tree and grab some berries in it. Go to town, walk down the walkway thing, and straight on. Big tree, funny berries on it. Bosh. As for holy water, well, that's easy. Buy from a shop. Remember, I didn't say holy water or buzzberries. I want them both. And I think I do have both. Let's see now. Yeah, looks like what I asked for. Blame me, I actually brought it. Mug. Here, Bullseye, it's your favourite. Buzzberries. I'll share these, alright? Heh, good ain't they? Right, let's sprinkle some holy water on you. Shall we? Here we go. A monster will steer clear when you go playing outside of town. Nice. What? Don't look at me like that. Bullseye looks after me and I look after him. Anyway, promise is a promise. He's used for a bit. Look after him, alright? Bullseye, listen boy. Go and play with a nice man for a bit, okay? I've got a dog! I'll run around with it for a moment and then take it up to the guard. Aw, look at him. He's a good dog, isn't he?
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable
Like I've got my
people
hood down.
from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you. Ah! No! No! Not a dog! Anything but that!
Poor guy.
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
It's a very easy solution, I feel. It certainly have been a lot harder. Okay, we're going about the town the night. It shouldn't be any different, I wouldn't think. I don't think there's going to be any additional quests have popped up. But yeah, like I'm loving this. This is great. However, I think that's about enough for now. We'll quickly run around, make sure there's not any new quests, and then we'll wrap things up. I mean, as I've said, like many a time during this stream, this game is great. Highly recommend it if you're into JRPGs. It does it well. It's got so much personality to it. It's great fun. It's great fun. I really do hope everyone else has been enjoying it as much as I have. Because I know I've kind of just been going off on tangents, talking about it and everything. So I really do hope other people are enjoying it. And it's not just me. I'm also going to very quickly check the ends over there and on the opposite side. Because there might be something on the ends of these kind of paths. I don't know. I seem to have a vague memory of there being a chest further along. You can see where the shadows stop wanting to exist. Yeah, smash these. Do you have anything? Like mini medal or anything? No? That's a shame. Going up here doesn't benefit me at all either. Fair enough. Fair enough. Back this way then. Where we've got a ladder leading into that building. I might go investigate that. I don't entirely know what's going on. I'm just having fun wandering around, not particularly doing anything. Poison, guarding inlets past, we need to find another way. Ah, so that's just us needing to go climb up through the item shop, I'd imagine. Definitely the stick shift's getting to be a bit of a nuisance at times. As you saw there, and just wildly rotating. Was it? This building also had a ladder? Assuming they've got an upstairs, right? We've got a wardrobe. May as well. Fishnet stockings. I'm assuming it's not the old man's, right? I'm not gonna question anything. I did not expect to find that in there, however. How do we get up here? Here we go. There's not an upstairs to this building. So I'm really quite confused what those like lights are coming from. Because there weren't stairs. Are there just people trapped up there? Like an attic space maybe? Like a 2-story attic space? Sounds a bit weird if you ask me, but sure. But yeah, with this, we will end off the stream. We've got Dirk's house just next to us. It's one of these big buildings. I think that one with the fancy new looking sign on it. So it's mentioned he was running a shop. But yeah, that's all for now. I'm having a lovely time with this. I do hope you all are as well. And I'll see you around. Bye for now.